Good morning everybody, welcome into the new week commencing 28th of March 2022. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy and this is your morning message tarot reading. Okay, how's everyone doing? We have some astrology today. Oops. So the moon is going to be all day in Aquarius. It's going to form a conjunction with Mars, with Venus and with Saturn. And then Venus is going to conjunct Saturn. So I see this overall energy signature as taking responsibility or making a commitment to balancing our divine masculine and divine feminine energies within ourselves, maybe in new innovative ways that sort of counteract the old structure, the old paradigm. And Venus particularly will be asking us to question where our values lie around love and money, and whether we're staying, if there's a new emerging paradigm of our values, or are we staying, do we feel okay with where we've always been? I say this as because we are in this huge awakening and evolving time for humanity on Earth. So yeah, lots of things could be being brought into question. So that's the astrology. Let's see what the cards have to say for today. So we've got the Gaia deck. First of all, I'm going to pick 3 cards as usual to get an overview of the energies, and then we'll do some tarot. Oh, go away, wasp. Got the windows open, let some nice spring air in and everything. And where I live is it's a conservation area with lots of big old trees and things. And come this time of the year, all the wasps coming out of hibernation, and the queens are sort of hunting around looking for somewhere to build their nests this year, and they just, for about the next couple of months or the next month or so, there will be just wasps flying in and out of the windows. I've taken outside as many as 12 in a day before now, so yeah, suddenly you see me go know that it's just a big old queen wasp coming to have a nose about and see if there's anywhere nice to build their nest. Also had some big bumblebees coming in the last couple of days as well, which, no, I actually got the bees and the wasps quite well trained. That just turn around, okay, you're not meant to be in here, turn around, out you go. And they will often just fly out of the windows back again. That's so maybe I'm the wasp whisperer. So anyway, oh my god, I'm getting distracted these days. Let's do some cards and see what the energies have to say for today. So what do we need to know for Monday the 28th of March 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, guidance and support can Spirit give us to navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Oh, I'm feeling a bit of a long shuffle coming on here. Really sort of shaking things up, shuffling them deep. Let's see. And another one. Okay. Are we there? Yeah. Sometimes Spirit just wants you to just keep going for a while longer. In personal tarot readings, I generally see that as a way of going deeper into the energies. The more shuffle, the deeper the readings get. But I just follow what Spirit is telling me to do. So Spirit wants you to have a deep reading, Spirit will give you a deep reading. Okay, so let's see, what do we need to know for today, the 28th of March 2022. So, at the bottom of this deck we've got Goddess of Creation, Transformation, Creativity and Wholeness. Yin yang, creating harmony through balance. What was I saying about balancing the divine feminine, divine masculine within us? And then the message, positive news, positive outcome. Okay. So to be able to create anything of substance and value within our lives, we generally have to be in balance in our masculine, our feminine, our divine masculine, our divine feminine, connected into the divine masculine, the divine feminine that is greater than us. And yeah, I've lost my thread now. Being in balance with the divine feminine and divine masculine too, and that helps us to create anything of substance in our lives. Okay, if we're not, we're either find ourselves pushing forward forcefully too much, or shrinking back into ourselves. We need to have a good balance of these energies. Okay, so that might have been your message for today. But there is positive news and a positive outcome as we balance these energies within us. It opens us up. We get into co-creation with the divine. Oh God, I got itchy nose today. Spirits, give me a right old tickle. Okay, so it's Monday. So as usual, we're using the Mystic Monday deck. Starting the week off with a bit of translucent iridescence. Sparkle our way into the week. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? The 28th of March 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give us to navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know, Spirit? God, stop it! I'm sure I've said to you all before that, yeah, when Spirit wants me to pay attention, it just sort of like a little feather on the end of my nose, just tickling me. Messages coming through. So what do we need to know for today, the 28th of March 2022? Okay, so we've got the Princess or the Page of Cups coming out, jumping out. Let's see what else is going to come out. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles in the centre. We've got the Four. We've got the Nine of Cups. Very nice. We have the Princess of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. We have Justice. We have the Emperor. We had the Emperor coming out yesterday as one of the cards at the bottom, and then at the bottom of the deck we've got the Six of Wands, Six of Cups, Judgment, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so I'm seeing this as a message around our financial stability and material well-being. Okay, I say that because at the centre of the deck we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles is structure and security and, feeling sort of very stable in your career and your relationships, the family, everything sort of as it should be. Okay. Which can sometimes represent sort of the old paradigm of, you've got the nuclear family, the 2.4 kids, you've got the dog, a couple of cats, bought a house, a secure job. I mean, who has any of that anymore? But yeah, what I'm getting is messages about sort of values around the old paradigm. Then the moon card was our unconscious and subconscious mind, our intuition, our emotions. We've got the Fool. It's about starting out on a new journey, stepping into a new paradigm, it's new values. When we look out into the world, we can see all around us the old paradigm collapsing. And as per yesterday's reading of the birth in a new age, it's not just a global, I can't think of the word, an earth thing. Birthing the new earth. Although we are birthing the new earth, but we birth the new earth because we birth our own new individual new ages. Okay. The change of consciousness around values ripples out through the ethers to the collective. Okay. So yeah, we're questioning the old paradigm, starting with new values about in this transition of birth in the new earth. The Mercury card, which is about our mind, our thinking, our intellect, information, communication, self-expression. We've got the emotional wish card. Okay, this making wishes from your heart rather than from your head is what I mean. So I've talked before about this new earth, the new age being about heart-centered consciousness. With the with the Venus stuff, and it being about values, it's like thinking about what are our new values around money and around love and relationships and sort of, connections and collaborations and things like that, and how we get on together. You're being asked now, you have the emotional wish card, to really think about this new earth and how you want it to, how you wish, what are your desires and yearnings for it to emerge on a personal level. The Venus card, which is our values around love and money and relationship and friendships and harmony, beauty, balance, and creativity and fertility and a pleasure and comfort in our lives. We've got the Princess of Swords, or the Page of Swords. A new way of thinking about it. Again, new paradigm things, blur. Changing the patterns, changing how we're thinking about things. How do you see your relationship with money? How do you see your relationship with lovers, with friends, etc.? Changing from this old paradigm into the new. The next card is the Sun card, which is our conscious mind, and it's our core identity, our core vitality, our inner light and inner strength that we shine out into the world. We've got the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is about not holding on too tightly to materialistic things. Don't become the miser. As we consider our values and things, then we can decide which ones we want to keep and take forward, and just let go of the old stuff, the old paradigms around money, the old paradigms about relationships, and just, carry forward what is of heart value to you. The Mars card, which is about how we take action. It's our ambition, our drive, determination, will, our purpose, our passion, our desires. We've got the Two of Wands. We're at the threshold and we're looking out at all the opportunities, all the possibilities out there, and just sort of observing all the possibilities before, or as we're making this leap into the new. The message I've got through from just now is that sort of we're looking at these possibilities. Mars, who is slipping behind Venus now, is going to be in a conjunction with Saturn on the 5th of April. So between now and then, really consider sort of your values. Is it a week away? 20, what are we, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just over a week away. So yeah, really consider what it is that you want to take forward. Leave behind what you no longer wish. And then what's working for us, the Jupiter card, which is good luck, good fortune, hope, opportunity, expansiveness, truth, justice, freedom, etc. We've got the Justice card. So, yeah, this is about finding balance, justice, I mean, that could be for social justice, equality and things like that, bringing everything back into balance. It can also be about sort of letting go of old karma, karmic readjustments and things like that. So as we go through this, we're all part of this bigger journey going on, which is quite challenging at times. Let me know if you're finding it challenging as well. I am. But I'm still glad I'm here for the ride. So yeah, there's all this stuff going on, of just things being weighed up, and we've come to the fork in the road. It's like, which way are you going? Are you going to evolve with the higher consciousness into this new earth, or stay deeply rooted in the 3D? Everybody is free to make their own decisions and everything, and I don't believe any way is wrong. It's a personal thing for you and what's right for you and why you're here at this time. So yeah, and as we get into April, I think this is going to become clearer and clearer, especially going up to the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction on the 12th, which is only about 2 weeks away. Yay! Just over 2 weeks away. So yeah, we're going to have these energies sort of growing stronger between now and then. Some people have called it the Great Awakening. So we'll see what happens. Okay. But yeah, we're in this time of readjustment and recalibration, etc. And then the Saturn card of what's holding us back, the obstacles, the limitations, restrictions, responsibilities, commitments. And we've got the Emperor here. And the message I'm getting from the Emperor today is, don't be too rigid, don't be too structured, you know, let go, be more fluid and flowing, flexible. Sometimes when we're trying to master ourselves, we try to remain in control, and as we remain in control, then we become very rigid and stuck, and we can't move in any direction. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with the Emperor. The cards that came out from the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Wands with the Six of Cups, and I was seeing this as a celebration, pleasure, happiness, being. I know sort of the Six of Cups can often be about reconciliation or reminiscence about the past and things like that. Today I've seen the two cards as the sixes in numerology being a temporary respite, and seeing this as a time for celebration and victory. Then the other two cards that came out for the bottom was Judgment and the Ten of Cups. We're at that decision making place now. Okay, and it could lead to our happy ever after. Although there's never an ending happy ever after, momentary often before we get plunged into the next cycle of journeys. The card that jumped out was the Princess of Cups. And usually I see the Princess of Cups as an apology or reconciliation or forgiveness, and things like that. Today, when as she jumped out, I was seeing her as just scrying, the scrying to make the decision about which way to go, with your values around love, around money and things, and really sort of tuning into your intuition, possibly, coming towards the new moon on Friday, using this dark moon cycle, or the 28th. So from tomorrow, the 29th, 30th, 31st, we're actually into the dark moon, a time for stillness and seeing what it is that you want to release and leave behind as we go into the new moon. And then you've got the 2nd, 3rd and 4th, which is still the dark of the moon, but it's the beginning of the new cycle. And I normally take that as I take it from when I've seen the last slither of the old moon, the balsamic moon, to when I see the first slither of the new moon in the sky. And the period between that is my dark of the moon, when I do a lot of internal work and quiet and scrying and things like that, and listening in, and what I want to leave behind and what I want to take forward. And I mentioned this yesterday about this new moon being in Aries and the last new moon being in Pisces being the last sign of the zodiac. And it really feels like these last few days before the Aries new moon, we're looking deep into what it is that we want to leave behind, so that at this new moon we can take forward that which is of value to us, and that which helps and supports and helps to birth the new earth. So, and that's the message. Obviously you get your own messages through as well, but that just felt like a bit of a channeling today of messages coming through. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, if it resonated with you, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. For notifications, click on the wiggly bell. If you'd like a personal reading from me at all, then please email me at the email address below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful Monday, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.